I have is, for me, it's like if I were in, it's the smells of, to me, like war. So it's like the first thing I have is like if I was in a war situation and I'm a child struggling to breathe. And there's a man that I really don't know that's rocking me and telling me things are going to be okay. So who's got the connection with that? Okay.
This is tough.
So you understand?
I know exactly what
Okay.
you're talking about.
And to me, it's, again, I can only go by the smells and the things that I'm getting. And I'm supposed to tell you, thank you for being there. And thank you for telling her it was going to be okay. It's important that you know. She says to me, and to me it's almost in another language, so you just have to bear with me. You were her saving grace. And don't look at the bad things, but look at what you were able to give her in those moments. And you gave her all that you knew to give.
I tried.
You did good. And she wants you to know, thank you very much. Now, there's somebody that you know associated with her, a male that passed during this time. So there's a man that passed during, it may not have been on this particular day, but there was a male that passed on this time that you knew. Like in this, I'm going to call it war. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There probably maybe have been several, but there's one, and I'm supposed to tell you that he looks really good. Okay? And that's really important, and I'm supposed to tell you thank you for being his friend. And that I'm supposed to tell you you're not an ass. So the way that I get this, and please understand, the way that I get this, sometimes I think it was the barter that you guys had between the two of you.
He always used to tell me, Chief, quit being such an ass.
Okay. So he's saying you're not an ass. And they're thanking you. Okay? Now, stepping that aside, I need to talk to you from what the God energy is. And the God energy is not people that have passed. Okay? The God energy is what I call the God energy. It's whatever you believe in. And I'm supposed to tell you it's like I want to say, the way that I get it is to relax a little bit more and you're not in control of anything. So once you try to stop being in control, it'll go a lot easier. Okay? Do you understand?
I don't know. Yeah. It's a lot.
There's an issue with what I'm going to call control. And to me, it might be control of trying to get things to work in your life. It might, but what I'm hearing is you're not in control and all you can do is kind of go with the flow. So it's like I want to say, quit. You don't have to make it happen, just let what happens. Okay? Now, I've got a grandfather over here too. Is your grandfather passed?
A long time ago. I
don't care if it was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But he acknowledges a grandfather. Are you a one of three? He talks about 3 children.
Yes, I'm the youngest.
Okay, because he gives me like you being one of 3. I need to tell you that they're very proud of you. And I say they, people on the other side, but I also feel like people in your life are proud of you. People that are close to you and your family, they're proud of you. They may not let you know in the way you'd like to be acknowledged, but I hear that there's a lot of pride. This one gentleman keeps telling me to tell you you're not an ass, and this is kind of important. And am I allowed to use that on TV? It's what I'm hearing, and it's important that he let you know that you taught him a lot, and you taught him a lot about family and what it was like to depend on each other. And he wants you to know that he thought of you as family. Okay? And I want to tell you thank you for sharing with me. Now, a lot of times the person I first start with, I'll come back to. So as I go on through here, stuff might still belong to you. Okay? Do you need any Kleenexes?
I'm good.
Okay, good. You are prepared. Good for you. It's important that you know that these people that died at this time when things were not well appreciate the service that you provided. Okay? And it's important that I tell you that the people, there's a lot more, it's interesting, the way that I keep hearing it is that there's a lot more love for you in the world than what you know. Okay, so, and I can only give it to you that way. Okay?